All right, everyone, come join us here at the circle. Quietly. Nope. Yes.
In a circle.
No, I'm just kidding. You guys just sit on your spot. It's okay.
Also, my nail came off.
Oh no.
Let's walk around over here.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till everyone gets quiet, and then I will give instructions. I'm waiting until everyone's at the circle before I begin. Jasmine, if you need to move to a different spot, go ahead. Okay, so lately you guys have been talking about your high frequency words. Can anyone raise your hand and tell me what those are? What does high frequency mean? Yes? Mm-hmm. Do you know? Shahid, do you know? No.
I guess, off?
Not an example of them, but what are some words? They're words that you guys have been talking about lately that are kind of hard to sound out words. So we're going to play a game that helps you guys memorize those. So I'm going to go through some instructions with you guys. You guys will be in 3 groups. Brayden, do you need to sit somewhere else? Okay. You guys will be in 3 groups, and each of you guys will have dice. So with each dice, do you see on the board for each one? Let me show you. See how there's 6 sides to these? For each side, it represents what you guys will do. So if you get a 1, you will define the word. And the words are the ones on this list right here, okay? Everyone will get a turn. So each person gets to roll the dice. And you guys will need a piece of paper and a pencil because you will have to write the definition of the word. You'll have to draw the word or make a list of synonyms. You'll just write one. Have you guys ever said synonyms?
No.
Yeah. Can you guys remind me what a synonym is? Raise your hand. What is it, Mustafa?
It looks like bread. Cinnamon toast.
He's talking about synonym. Can someone else remind me what a synonym is? Zane, do you know what a synonym is? Synonym. So, like, if we had the word cold, what would be a synonym for cold? What word is similar to the word cold? Similar, yeah. Similar. So, like, the same thing, like cold or freezing. That's another word for it. Have you guys talked about those before? Yeah? What about antonyms? Does someone know what an antonym is? Raise your hand. No? Okay, an antonym is the opposite of that word. So what is the opposite of cold? Yes.
Hot.
Nice. All right. So you guys will be doing those with your list of words that we'll hand out to you guys, okay? Does anyone have any questions about the game? Raise your hand. Yes.
What do you do on the other words?
On the other words, so you'll do the same thing for each word. Yes. Another question.
I meant rules.
Oh, rules. Like what kind of rules? Here, I'll go back to this.
The 5 words. The 5 ones.
The 5 on this one. Use the word in a sentence. So how would I use the word cold? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go through that in a second. Actually, Olivia is going to do that real quick. It's kind of hard to read. Okay, we're going to do an example with the first word. So, on our list, the first word.
I couldn't hear 5, 4, and 6.
Okay, well, we'll go over it. Don't worry, Zane. So the first word you see here is cold. So what we're going to do is I'm going to roll the dice. And depending on what it lands on, we'll do that together. So I landed on 4. What does it remind you of? So what does the word cold remind you of? Like us, yeah, I'm going to stop it. Winter. That's exactly what I was going to say. Lauren?
Cloudy day.
A cloudy day, yeah. Snow. Perfect. So that's perfect examples. Zane, did you have one more? What is it? Freezing. Yeah. Yeah, so those are all, that's what you think of when you think of the word cold. So I'm going to roll it again, and so I got 4 again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll until I get a different number. So if you guys go, you're going to go in a circle, and each person is going to roll the dice once. Hey, Jasmine, can I get you up here? Do what? No. No. Okay, so now I got the number 1. So now we're going to define the word cold. How would you guys describe the word cold? Yeah. Hot, that would be the opposite of cold. What would you say is the definition of cold, Lauren?
Not hot.
Right. Yeah. So I would say a definition of cold would be a low temperature. Does that sound about right to you guys?
Yeah. No.
No? Why?
Cold is a high temperature.
High temperatures are hot.
Cold is low.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to roll again. So I got 4 again. This time I got 6. So make a list of antonyms. So antonyms are the opposite of the word. So what is the opposite of cold? Someone just said it. Lauren?
Hot.
Hot. Yeah. 6 again. Okay, so now I got 5. Use the word in a sentence. So how would you guys use the word cold in a sentence? Yes, Lauren.
It is cold out today.
It is cold out today. Yes, perfect. Riel?
The water is cold.
The water is cold. Connor?
It is cold in here.
It's cold in here. Mustafa? We're trying to use the word cold. It's cold in winter. Okay, so now for the last, I think the only 2 we didn't do were number 3 and 2. So 3, make a list of synonyms. What is a word that is similar to cold? It has the same meaning as cold. Brielle? The same meaning as cold. It's just a different word. No, that's the opposite meaning of cold. Connor, do you have something?
Freezing.
Freezing? Freezing would be another word for cold, yes. Lauren?
Not warm. Not warm.
Not warm. Okay. And the last one is you're going to draw it. So you're going to draw something that makes you think of cold. Okay? So what is something that you could draw on a piece of paper that would represent something cold? Yeah. What do you have? Crossing your arms, yeah. Yes.
Like wearing a big coat.
Like wearing a big coat? Yeah. We'll do one more, Tessa.
Like an ice cube.
An ice cube. Perfect. Okay. So now Miss Rita Wexler is going to split you guys into groups, and you're going to do the rest of the words on that list.
Why do you have to wear that? Camera.
I'll do it.
Hey, why do you have to wear that? Because that camera can follow.
Okay, so you're going to be in groups of about 5. So if I touch you right now, you're going to go right here, okay? So you.
No.
Okay. You. And you.